matter. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge also later alleged he was physically pushed in the parliament. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called Pratap, Sarangi and Mukesh Rajput and inquired about their health after the injuries in the parliament today. BJP MP has alleged that he was injured after Congress leader Rahul Gandhi pushed him amid the ongoing protest between the India Bloc and the BJP MPs in front of the Makar Dwar outside the parliament. The incident sparked a fresh controversy and Sarangi and Mukesh Rajput were taken to the RML Hospital after they sustained serious injuries. Mahima Kataria, my colleague, joins me for more details. Mahima, in fact, at this point of time, it is rather unfortunate to have witnessed these scenes coming from the House of the Parliament, where two MPs have been reportedly been seriously injured and taken to the hospital due to what engulfed as chaos and dramatic scenes from the Parliament. And the Indie Bloc, which started the protest against the comments made by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. What is the health status of these MPs, both of them who have been admitted in the RML right now, Pratap, Sarangi and Mukesh Rajput?
Well, Simran, like you correctly pointed out, a scuffle occurred outside Parliament amid the BJP and India Bloc protest over Ambedkar Rao. BJP MP Pratap Chandra Sarangi sustained injuries during the scuffle and alleged that Congress leader Rahul Gandhi pushed him. BJP MP Pratap Chandra Sarangi stated that Rahul Gandhi pushed an MP who fell on him, after which I fell down. I was standing near the stairs when Rahul Gandhi came and pushed an MP who then fell on me, is what Pratap Sarangi stated. But what here is more important is that to take a health note of both the BJP MPs, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called upon Pratap Sarangi and Mukesh Rajput, who were injured in the particular protest that happened and that took place in the Parliament. Also, what is to be noted here, Simran, as you correctly pointed out, a massive political row has erupted over Union Home Minister Amit Shah's remark on B.R. Ambedkar during his address in Rajya Sabha 2 days ago, while the Congress has accused Home Minister Amit Shah of insulting the architect of the Constitution. The BJP has alleged that the opposition party was circulating clipped videos and playing cheap tricks. So of all that happened today, two of the BJP MPs were injured, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi took a note of it and called both the MPs. Simran.
All right, Mahima, thank you for adding these details and giving us the latest information. Now, let's also move on to get more information. And joining me right now, in fact, is my guest, Himanshu Bhatt, live on the broadcast. Sir, appreciate you joining me live on the broadcast on this important, in fact, showdown that we have seen, unfortunately, coming from the House of the Parliament. Two MPs in first been reportedly seriously injured. Right now been admitted to get the treatment, while at the other side we also have leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, giving statements that he was also pushed. Is this in fact an attempt to win over who in fact was more with the B.R. Ambedkar's legacy, or just a drama by in fact the opposition to give the rebuttal to the centre on the comments?
Do you think this sort of an attitude is to get the legacy of Ambedkar? It's a drama being played out. Opposition really, and certain forces in the opposition. Let me be very, very clear, and I'm very clear about this, that there are certain forces in the country who wants to create a chaos in the country, and to what better place than the floor of the House, to start this chaos. And this is what they are resorting to. People, when they can't get, legitimacy through the democracy, through the democratic means, this is what they come up with, and this is what they do. And this is what is exactly happening in the House. We are seeing a very ugly form, very, very ugly form of trying to topple a regime, trying to create a chaos, a sort of a civil war in the country by doing this, by showing the way to some hooligans out on the street, that this is what we can do in the Parliament, so you can do it even on the streets. And this is not a good indication at all. I was fearing that this sort of a thing would happen in coming 25, 30 days. And this is what is going to go. And this is what is going to, and they must be treated very, very seriously and taken up, and punished to the core, This is what I feel, that this is what some people or some forces within the country, with the support of some outsiders, are trying to create a chaos and a type of a civil war in the country. And this is just the beginning, they are just trying to show the way that this is the way it could be done. We can do this in the house, you can do that on the streets.
Well, absolutely. In fact, senior journalist Himanshu, but as I also hear what you are referring to, in fact, the showdown, they are also demanding the resignation of Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Is it an outreach of what remains to be the rights of the opposition to counter the central government, to also question the democratic rights? But is it an outreach of what remains to be the essence of the parliamentary behavior? If we go down, in fact, in the history, this is not the scenes that, in fact, our freedom fighters and the constitutional constitutional people have in fact thought of. The MPs, the elected representatives by the people, who are being pushed and shouted at and thrown in the parliament. Is this what in fact the democratic rights look like for even the MPs in the parliament?
That is what I was just telling. They are demanding the resignation of a home minister. How can you get a resignation of a home minister? You can get that through the sheer numbers. If you have the numbers in your side, you can do that. But do they have the numbers? When you cannot win democratically, this is the type of a means that they accept. And this is the type of a means, that they resort to. And this is what is basically happening. They are trying to, induce violence in the country and tell some hooligans across the country that this is the way it could be done. And whether we have a democracy, whether we have a majority or not, we can do this. You remember something? Sorry, when the regime changed in Bangladesh by means of force through outside help, some people had said that this could be done even in Delhi. And this is what they are resorting to. So, asking the resignation of a home minister and telling that he is talking ill about Ambedkar, this is a doctored video. It must have been done by somewhere, in some part of the country where they will all get out from the blame. They will say that this man did it, that man did it. In the era of artificial intelligence today, so many things could be doctored. And this is what we are going to find out.
All right.
The video itself is the doctored one.
All right, Mr. Bhatt, thank you for giving us your time and there in fact putting this in perspective.